Welcome to Pete and Hannah's Watch List. I'm your host, Pete Mitchell. I'm here with my great co-host, Hannah.
Hello, people.
Hannah, we're here today for movie news. But before we begin, let us tell the viewers and the listeners what they should do.
Pretty please leave a like and subscribe to our channels. And leave a comment down below your feedback and what show you're watching this week.
Comment down below your feedback and what show you're watching. Hit the notification and you'll get great content like this one, including What's Next, the show we help you figure out what to watch next, AFI Top 100, and we interrupt regular programming. Don't forget, coming up this week, we've got 2011 Championship belt holder and we have Blockbuster. But before we get on to Hannah's movie news, let us go to Hannah for Clickbait. Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha. I will have to say some words I don't like saying. Most people don't like saying. I was wrong.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Now, I believe that there is a little movie called Wonka that came out towards the end of the year. Mm-hmm. I was adamant. I was like, yeah, no, that's a golf clap. And after a rewatch, 2 times, so I've seen it 3 times, I would safely put it as a banger.
You are not telling the whole story here. Tell the whole story.
The whole story. That Peter originally wanted it to be a banger. But here's the thing. It's a movie that got better on rewatch.
Oh, so this is what your clickbait's about.
Yeah. So movies that, honestly, that first time you watched it, you were like, but then when you watched it again, and maybe again and again, did it actually get better? And
all I'm hearing here is you were wrong. I was right.
No. Anyway, other movies like that, I think for me personally, like the Man of Steel was like the first time I watched it, I loved Henry Cavill. But like it eventually, because I found the pacing of the movie to be really weird, and after like I've seen it countless.
Now you're a Sonata head.
Yes.
Huge Rebel Moon fan.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so no. After a while, I've noticed, I really do love aspects of this movie a lot. Yeah.
Have you got any more?
Any more movies that got better in rewatch? Personally, I watch a lot of movies like more than once. I don't think, not coming to the top of my head. I think it's just.
Did you like Man from U.N.C.L.E. the first time you saw it? Yeah.
I don't think I
you love that movie now.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a thing of, it's the same of just like, I choose to watch movies when I was younger. The only reason I'd see a movie was because there's a famous actor in it, and then that I really liked. And it takes like time to appreciate that movie now. Like it's great, but it's like, do you have any movies that?
I do, but before I want to go on to that, like all the movies that we've made you watch over the years, is there one that you got to it slowly and then you go, oh, that I can see why that's good? Like when you first watch it, you go, oh, it's not that great, and then now you watch it a couple of times because we make you watch it. Like, because we make you watch a lot of stuff like Lethal Weapons, the National Lampoons, the Die Hards, the Few Good Men's,
Yeah, no. So
JFK. Did you like that the first time you watched it?
Yeah, because I watched it like not that long. Like it was like probably two years. Yeah, like not that long ago. So that at that time I was like, I really liked it. But it was more with Good Man, even American President. Like they were like young. Saw them when I was younger and not really appreciating them. But I love them. I always put them on. Actually. Yeah. It's crazy. But I think Die Hard maybe, because I didn't initially, I don't really care for Die Hard. Lethal Weapon, as a young child, I really liked 4 because it was really funny.
Fright Last.
Yeah. But now that I'm older, I'm like, no, 3. I love 3. 3 is my favorite. Yeah. And then and 2.
Raj, grab the cat.
And 2, I just love that. That toilet scene always gets me. Yeah. Always, I was just like, I love it.
The movie that comes to mind when you brought this up was National Treasures. I saw that at the cinema and I thought, yeah, it's fine. And it's fine's a negative word here. Like,
yeah.
Danny McCarthy's been banned off this show because of saying it's fine. So I thought it was okay. But now I love that movie. Like every time it's on,
it's an incredible film. Have you seen number 2?
It's a banger. Number 2 is great. I saw number 2 in the gold class and I loved it. And I loved it straight away. But it's because I had seen, like, if they gave us National Treasure 3 right now, I would flip.
I'd take that.
A movie that I thought was okay at the cinemas, but now watching it is fantastic, is a recent movie, actually 2. And I did Thriller Trash last week on one of them, and the other one is getting a TV show. It's Guy Ritchie's movies, The Gentleman and Wrath of Man.
You didn't like The Gentleman?
I thought it was okay, but now watching it, like, I watch that movie all the time now.
The Gentleman, I really like that movie. I knew that.
I love that movie. And you know what makes me love those movies even more?
Carrie Ells? What?
Ruse de Guerre.
Yeah.
Because I love...
I was like thinking... Because there's a recent trailer for a new Guy Ritchie movie. Carrie Ells is in it, and you're like...
I think Guy Ritchie is fast becoming one of my favourite directors of all time.
He's just... he's almost like a dark horse in the race. Like, he does his own... He doesn't try and, reach for anything. He's doing his own thing, and people tend to really like him. I've liked... Yeah, Man for Uncle's one of my favourite movies. So.
Yeah. Check that trailer out if anyone hasn't seen it yet. It's Henry Cavill. It's set in World War II. They're like sort of inglorious bastards going around killing a lot of bad people.
The League of Ungentlemanly Soldiers or something. Yeah.
So, check out Guy Ritchie. I can't think of anything else. You got any others that you were thinking of?
No, I think there'll be like movies I'll be watching and going, oh, I just didn't realise that. It's that kind of thing where everyone has that moment where they gave another movie a shot. And
I've come up with one. What? Yeah, First Man. When I first saw First Man, directed by Damien Chazelle, the one about
astronaut one,
about Neil Armstrong. When I first saw that movie, I thought, it's fine.
Accidentally see that movie?
Yeah, I did. I was supposed to go see the Chris Hemsworth movie, Night at El Royale.
Yes.
And I walked into First Man instead, so I wasn't really in the First Man sort of Damien Chazelle vibe. Yeah. But now I watch First Man, I go, man, this movie's an absolute classic.
I have one that's on the opposite end where
it better not be La La Land.
It just came to me. 2 seconds ago. It wasn't La La Land. Now you put it in
Babylon?
No, it wasn't Babylon. It was Remember Me with Rob Pattinson. First time I
how did you think of that one?
Because I was thinking of movies and I was like, Rob Pattinson. Well, yeah, there was a plane. Anyway, Rob Pattinson's Remember Me. I remember the first time I saw this movie, I liked it. Yeah. But on rewatch, I'm like, this is not a good movie. Like, you have to, especially that ending. It's one of the worst endings in movie history. I cannot explain to you how dumb it is.
That's a great clip, Hannah. Thanks. That's thought-provoking, as usual, from Hannah. Let us know what movie that you have recently seen that you didn't like and now you love. We've got a couple of good examples there. Let's go over to my favourite segment, Hannah and Movie News.
Oh, hi. Welcome back to Movie News. I was just reading this old book here. I was thinking about what if I was an author and I wrote spy thrillers, and what if they magically were coming to life and there was a real Agent Argyle? Well, this week in cinemas, we get to see that very plot. Made by the same guy who gave us, the Kingsman series. We get to see Ellie Conway, a humble author, recluse, played by Bryce Dallas Howard, and she ends up in this world of espionage as she finds out the books she's been writing actually come to fruition. You have Henry Cavill playing what could be the mysterious Agent Argyle. You have Sam Rockwell playing the agent who's in task with protecting her. And you've got some great casts like some weird John Cena and Dua Lipa. Sounds like a fun, wild ride. Have you ever watched one of those weird Lifetime movies? Based on a true story and Have you ever thought about those actors who had to portray those people? Well, May December, directed by Todd Haynes, might just tickle your fancy. In this dark, psychological movie, we have Natalie Portman portraying an actress who is portraying this woman and her story. This woman is played by Julianne Moore, and her story is that she had relations with a 13-year-old boy. Yes, not safe for work, this one. That's the movies we'll be watching this week. Leave a comment down below what you'll be seeing until next week. Bye!
Anna, what a great week in cinemas we have. Argyle, first new release for a while. And we have also May December, which we were happy to see towards the end of last year. But yeah, we're really looking forward to rewatching that again as well. We'll catch those and we'll give you...
First time I saw it, and I'll love it again.
Yeah, you got drag kicking and screaming to that one, if I remember. It's funny.
My joke.
And you know what's coming up on the channel?
What?
Our first year anniversary of What's Next. So we're going to do a special edition of What's Next, where we're going to ask for your feedback and, you know, ask for questions from the audience, and we'll add that to our What's Next show in the next couple of weeks. I think the exact date is either next week or the week after.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think of which movie came out. That's why I'm like...
The first week was Ruse de Guerre.
Yeah. That's what...
It was... Our first episode was like a recap of the best movies that we've seen so far. Our first week of...
Fablements.
That was... You did.
Yeah, there you go.
No, what I did was I talked about... our first, like, review was Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
Great times.
That was not a great movie.
Awesome. Thanks everyone for watching. It doesn't get better on rewatch. Next week, Argyle, May December. Good times. We've got... Stick around for our YouTube viewers. We'll tell the answer of Can You Guess a Movie. It should be interesting. See if Anna can remember it this week. And... got great stuff coming up for the channel. Let us know. So drop a comment on any of our social media platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, even here on YouTube, or even catch us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and we'll answer your questions in our 1 year anniversary of What's Next, the show where we'll help you figure out what to watch next. Until next week, it's bye for now.
Bye.
Can you guess the movie this week? The answer is...
Jurassic World.
Huge, Hannah. Wow. Is it 2 weeks in a row you've got it right?
Yeah.
Love it. It's funny how you write the scripts for these and you can't remember
it. Yeah.
Crime. Boy, I don't know. Thanks everyone for watching. Until next week. Bye.